Anas Al-Sharif is the latest victim in the genocide going on in Gaza. Sharif is a prominent reporter for Al Jazeera, and he and 5 other journalists were killed over the weekend. And I mean, I think this makes something around the 230, 240 Palestinian reporters that have been killed in the last 20 some months of this conflict. Anyway, Al Jazeera put together this video, and it's all so heartbreaking and sad. Has been killed and attacked by Israel in a tent for journalists outside the Al-Sharif hospital. Al-Sharif was killed along with 4 other Al Jazeera journalists. Witnesses at the hospital say it was a targeted attack. His latest video was posted minutes before his murder. It showed heavy Israeli bombardment in northern Gaza. Israel's military admits they targeted him. They admit that they targeted him after falsely claiming he led a unit of Hamas armed wing. He's a journalist. Every time you see him on camera, he's wearing a press vest. Everything is Hamas. Hamas, Hamas, Hamas. Hamas is hiding under everything. For God's sakes, man. How many times can you use this as a fucking excuse? I guess as long as you have an American president who is willing to back you and fund you no matter what you do, and basically say you have carte blanche to just completely take over the entirety of the Gaza Strip, I guess it really does not matter how bullshit their excuses are about Hamas. The committee to protect journalists warned that his life was in danger after Israel stepped up a smear campaign against him.
So it's about destruction of evidence, creating a blackout, and intimidating other journalists and every single person in Gaza, telling them that no one is safe. We can reach anyone. If Israel can kill the most prominent journalist in Gaza right now, the one who's been literally the eyes and ears of the entire world in recent months, then they can kill anyone with full impunity.
28-year-old arranged for a final message to be posted online after his death. This is his post. I never once hesitated to convey the truth as it is without falsification or distortion, in the hope that God would bear witness against those who remained silent, those who accepted our killing, and those who besieged our breaths. Neither the torn bodies of our children and women nor the massacres inflicted on our people for more than a year and a half move them to act to stop the slaughter. I urge you not to let the chains silence you or borders hold you back. Be bridges towards the liberation of the land and its people until the sun of dignity and freedom rises over our usurped homeland. So that's heartbreaking, depressing, infuriating. Let me see here. We've got Sharif among 5 Al Jazeera staff killed by Israel. Al Jazeera journalist Sharif has been killed alongside 4 colleagues in a targeted Israeli attack on a tent housing journalist in Gaza City. The attack late on Sunday on a tent located outside the main gate of Gaza City Al-Sharif hospital also killed Al Jazeera correspondent Mohammed Koreki, and camera operator Ibrahim Zahir, Mohammed Nufal, and Momin Alawa. Freelance reporters Muhammad Al-Khalid, also among those reported killed. Shortly before being killed, Sharif, a well-known 28-year-old Al Jazeera Arabic correspondent who had reported extensively from northern Gaza, wrote on X that Israel had launched intense concentrated bombardment, also known as fire belts, on the eastern and southern parts of Gaza City. In his latest video, the loud bombs of Israel intensive missile bombings can be heard in the background as the dark sky is lit in a flash of orange light. Jesus, just imagine living that way. In a final message, he says, Sharif said he lived the pain in all his details and tasted grief and loss repeatedly. Despite that, I never hesitated to convey the truth. We already read that. Not even the mangled bodies of her children and women move their hearts or stop the massacre that our people have subjected to for over a year and a half. Okay, the desperate attempt to silence the voices. In a statement, Al Jazeera Media Network condemned the killing, yet another blatant and premeditated attack on press freedom, which, by the way, they don't let anybody in there. Nobody in there. Only reporting that we get in Gaza are the people that are actually living in Gaza, including Al-Sharif here. This attack comes amid a catastrophic consequences of the ongoing Israeli assault on Gaza, which is seen the relentless slaughter of civilians, forced starvation, and the obliteration of entire communities. The order to assassinate Sharif, one of Gaza's bravest journalists, and his colleagues is a desperate attempt to silence the voices, exposing the impending seizure and occupation of Gaza. Remember, they also mentioned that he was affiliated with Hamas, and he was, running Hamas operations. No proof of Hamas affiliation. In a statement confirming the deliberate killing of Al-Sharif, Israel military accused the journalist of heading a Hamas cell and advancing rocket attacks against Israel civilians and Israeli troops. It also alleged that it had documents proving unequivocal proof of his involvement with the Palestinian group. And then, of course, they backed off of that. His entire daily routine was standing in front of a camera from morning to evening, he told Al Jazeera. Last month, after Israeli army spokesperson, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, reshared a video on social media accusing Al-Sharif of being a member of Hamas military wing, the United Nations. I mean, God damn it, how many fucking times are they going to do that? Every time they kill somebody, it's always Hamas. They always killed Hamas, or they were working with Hamas. Being a member of Hamas's military wing, the United Nations Special Rapporteur in Freedom of Expression, Irene Khan, said that she was deeply alarmed by repeated threats and accusations of the Israeli army against Sharif. Anyway, just another sad, disastrous, tragic death that did not need to happen. They're starving people, they're bombing people, they're shooting people, and we are funding it. We are sitting here funding it. We are going to have to come to grips with this, folks. We can just pretend like it doesn't exist and it's all across the world and we've got nothing to do with that. Yet every bullet shot out of the gun and every bomb dropped is us. It is funded by the United States. All the people out there starving, it's because of us. We are allowing Israel, our client state in the Middle East, and I will repeat it, let it be known. Israel does not do anything without our approval. If our president, be it Biden, be it Trump, be it whoever, if they say stop, they will stop because we fund their military excursions. Israel wants a greater Israel. They've already talked about it many, many times about the Greater Israel Project. They're invading Lebanon. They're invading Syria. They're bombing Iran. They want more territory. It's reminiscent to old Adolf saying we needed some breathing room when they start invading countries around them. That is what Netanyahu is doing right now. And our president and our Congress, everybody who is bribed, bought, and paid for by AIPAC, they're all complicit in this shit. And there is no getting around it. Anyway, it's very sad that this reporter was killed. Every time I report something like this, it's just, it breaks my heart. And the silence is deafening. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Keep rocking.